Hey everyone, it is the afternoon of Friday, June 25th. I just left my listing presentation. It was a nice referral from a friend, a lending friend of mine. One of his clients are looking to do a refinance, and he let them know that the refinance wouldn't make financial sense for them given their goals. It might make more sense to sell the home. And I'm happy he thought that way. He introduced them to me yesterday over the phone. We had a quick breakdown as to what their goals are. They're looking to move back to the Bahamas. So I just went to visit them, and they've agreed to work with me. I have a lot of investors that are interested in a property like theirs. They have a very low-touch HOA. They just gave me some coconut water, so I'm quite thirsty. But very little rental restrictions other than like a year of occupancy, which is typical. The house needs a lot of major upgrades. They've done a lot of work, but a lot of the work is still yet to be completed. And they mentioned the budget that they have to complete the work, and I told them it doesn't necessarily make sense to put $20,000 more into the property because they have a bunch of little things that they're doing. The owner is a contractor himself. I seem to get a lot of contractor owners. This will be my third or fourth in a row. But he bit off more than he could chew at any one time. Their master ensuite is amazing. Like, he converted 2 bedrooms into one. It's like an oasis. The rest of the house is a little bit more of a work in progress. I think they did that first because he and his wife have a very comfortable place on the second floor of the home. Beautiful. The wife is an interior designer, you can tell. But the house, below the master bedroom and the other rooms needs a little bit of work. It's clear he did the work himself. Craftsmanship is good, but just everything is kind of undone. So I mentioned, if he's putting another $20,000 into it, he might not see more than $5,000 back in terms of, the return, in terms of the increase in the property value. Because we're in a buyer's market, there's a lot of work that when done doesn't really return the dollars that went into it. So I mentioned that let me speak to some investors that I have that are looking for a work in progress. We negotiated a price that we think is really competitive. There's 3 other homes for sale in his HOA community, all within the same 2 to 3 block radius. Pricing way more competitive than they are. We're going to go on the markets in a couple of weeks. Some time for him to finish some minor touch-ups and to work on some of the curb appeal because the property looks beautiful from the outside, but it needs some work once you walk in. And I'm going to spend the next couple of weeks talking to different investors. I already got an offer for the property that's kind of close to what they want, but I need to make sure I can up the down payment and increase the monthly payments for what they're looking for because they want to move back to the Bahamas as soon as possible. But yeah, it's a nice family. There's a lot of people in there. It was kind of cool to meet all the kids, and I'm looking forward to doing right by them. So, and for the other property, when I'm headed towards now in Tampa, the quadplex, we've received our yet another offer today. I told everyone that their offers need to be in today by 5 or 6. We're going to make a decision and get them back to them. But my sellers have pretty much decided what they want, and it looks like we might get one that might be $10,000 above the next best one. So we'll see if they're open to that, because that one is, I think, an FHA loan, and I think they just want a clean, conventional loan, if not cash. I do have a potential cash buyer, but they told me they will not be ready before Saturday, and I'm like, I don't know how that works in where you're from, because Friday always seems to come before Saturday, wherever place I've lived. But I'm not going to say no to an offer that my clients already want, just because another one might come later. That's just not fair to the process. So if they come in with a phenomenal offer and it's a day late, like the last time it's happened when we went under contract, it's a day late. But we'll see. So yeah, headed to Tampa, check out the other listing, gonna finish up some of this coconut water, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.